a little bit of a different form of media. We're at Paper Street Coffee. It's the 31st of January. We are closed. We close at 2 o'clock today. And hopefully no one gets mad at me tomorrow, whoever opens, because I made myself an espresso. It's like about to be 7:30, but not a big deal. It's New Year's, so yeah, we're gonna be up for a little bit. I'm just making this video a little bit longer form to say thank you to everyone who supported us, not just last year, not just 2025, but pretty much since we started. Since 2020, when I had the idea, all the way up to now, having 2 coffee shops, and I constantly say working on the third because we are working always hard, very hard, to get to the next step, whatever that is, whether it's increasing our wholesale business or opening up more coffee shops, which I really want to do. I really think that's one of the passions that I started to have, and it's growing a lot, is having that interaction with the user and customer and being able to serve them like really, really cool, good espresso, or whatever type of coffee drinks they want. But yeah, just huge thank you, especially the last month of the year for us is always a really strong push, starting on Black Friday all the way to basically the end of the Christmas season, a week later, pretty much to where we are now, where people just are using those gift cards from some of our promotions. A lot of people are getting gifts and are asking us questions online, and I'd love to answer every single question, but there's so many that I'd love to start making content here on our YouTube channel and just providing another form of knowledge, another form of information for people who are really getting into specialty coffee, because that's at the end, that's what we are. We're a specialty coffee roaster and now a coffee shop and wholesale. Exciting news a little bit later on in the year where in March we are actually not going to have a presence as Paper Street Coffee. We're going to have a presence in Miami at Wodapalooza with Cafe Loco, one of our wholesale partners. I don't like disclosing who our wholesale partners are because that's another aspect of the business, and some of them they don't want people to know that they are using our coffee, and that's totally fine. But we're extending Cafe Loco the opportunity to take over our Wodapalooza spot, and obviously they're going to be serving Paper Street Coffee beans, the one that we roast for them. So it's still us, just a little bit different. You'll get a little bit more information coming up. The owner, Oscar, is an amazing human being, amazing individual. And actually Dylan, the owner now, or one of the owners of Wodapalooza, made the introduction, which is really, really cool. But yeah, thank you to all our athletes. This year, all our athletes have been really, really cool, just kind of supporting the brand. Kyra, Sydney, Tia, Colton, and even some that are no longer part of the Paper Street family. I still appreciate everything they've done for us and really getting the name of Paper Street Coffee for our online business out there. I see so many people walking just into this coffee shop, with whether it's Rads or Tier or Colton gear, and it's really an awesome experience when I know such a strong community comes and follows us, not only from our online presence, but from the really cool environment that we create here at our coffee shop, at our shop in Nashville. The year in Nashville has been a little bit tough. Started off the year in January with my general manager basically abandoning the position to open up another coffee shop, and that's fine, but really put me in a position to count on our current employees that were there. And our employees in Nashville, I had a solid group of 4 people, and all but one moved on to something better. And of course, I would love for them to always stay as baristas for us, but sometimes they follow different passions. One went back to becoming a police officer, The the other one I think is a paralegal, and now we have a really really cool team. I have a new general manager there. Her name is Taylor, and she is so loving, so caring. I feel super confident in her and super confident in her being to kind of reflect what we have here in New Jersey. New Jersey is like the the place where we test everything out, and Nashville is just its own identity. And as an owner, it's really cool to see different aspects. It's really hard also to to manage something that's so far away. Um, was it a mistake? I never think it's a mistake. I never think it's a mistake to open something and just try something. I constantly think like, dude, am I really putting 100% effort into something? Especially because both shops opened literally at the same time. Um, but Nashville it's got its own community, just like here in Cresskill does. Nashville, we share the location there with Proven and Tia and Nick and Kyra's there, Kiefer's there, Sydney's there. Um, they've all been a huge fucking support and really really cool people to to help us and kind of see us grow. Nashville's just a baby. It's barely over a year and a half old. Um, what's funny is I said yes to Nick when he asked me to open up Paper Street Coffee Nashville. I said yes to him 2 weeks before my wife told me that we were expecting Luke, our first child. So it was crazy. I'm pretty confident I would have said no if he asked 2 weeks later, or after I found out that we were having our first kid, just because I know how stressful it was going to be and how chaotic it was going to be. But now, kind of looking back at it, I'm grateful because I've learned so much as a business person, and the growing pains and everything from having just an online business to a brick and mortar has been crazy, has been amazing. And now we're helping people open up coffee shops, which is crazy. Um, and then that goes right into the community and the people that have helped us grow. And one person that I would be remiss if I didn't say is Sevan Matosian. He is one of the individuals who gave me a shot when I was no one, when I was just roasting out of Brooklyn, selling 1 or 2 bags a month. And he took me on this ride that saw me going from, dude, we were at the games on the floor. We were gracious enough to be invited by Sarah Cox to her floor suite on the floor of the CrossFit Games. I shook Dave's hand. I interacted with Bosman. Names that if you're not into CrossFit, you don't know. But believe me, these individuals are amazing people. Amazing, amazing, amazing individuals, amazing human beings. Um, and this man has fucking done so much for us. I wouldn't have any of this. Someone interviewed me on the floor um, of at the games and asked me what he meant to me, and I just started crying because he meant everything to me. He gave me an opportunity when I was nothing, and now I have a child, and now I have these amazing contacts and these amazing relationships with a bunch of other people, a bunch of athletes. Like, if you tell me even a year ago that I would be making a specialty can celebrating Tia's 8th win at the CrossFit Games, I'd be like, uh, parallel or a different universe, right? Completely. I think that you'd be lying, but that's what we did. We have a relationship with her. We have a relationship with such an amazing training camp, Proven, and April 1st. I remember April 1st, Training Think Tank, CTP, put up an Instagram post about something that I found funny and hilarious, and I started a relationship with Training Think Tank through CTP, through Max, through Perrin. We would send coffee to her, and then out of nowhere, I get to text with some of these guys and enjoy some downtime playing video games with them, which is crazy, 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 crazy. And now, 2026, we're coming to a place where we're growing. we're growing, and shit, I'm scared. Why am I scared? Because it's unprecedented. I don't know. I can look back at the past and see where I've made mistakes and kind of fix those mistakes and grow from those mistakes, right? And I can kind of reflect on those, but I don't know the mistakes I'm gonna make in 2026. It's gonna be fun. I'm afraid, but that's just part of anxiety. Fear is kind of like a different form of excitement, um, and I would never shy away from telling someone like, dude, be afraid, right? Like, hey, be afraid of something, because that just means that whatever you're gonna do, it's just that meaningful, for you. But yeah, 2026 looking like the biggest year of Paper Street Coffee. I'm excited for y'all to uh, be along for the ride. I'm excited to show my team and to have this amazing team that I have. I'm not going to name them all because it'd be unfair. Like, every single one of them means so much to me, and I want to keep that to myself. The people that are forward facing are forward facing, but all the baristas that have helped me, that have grown with me and helped me grow, all my social media people, like all the people that like I literally call and have conversations with them. It's on a daily. Other people from the community that support me, that help me out. Um, Travis from Vindicate being one of the people who I fucking love. I love that man. I speak to him. I wouldn't even say daily. I speak to him every 10 minutes. Just people who I've grown with, and they push me really, really hard to grow Paper Street Coffee. But yeah, just long form of content going up on YouTube. Maybe we'll cut it up and put it out on Instagram. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to have a conversation here, make some coffee when the coffee shop is closed, and kind of just shoot the shit with y'all and me. And I hope that this espresso doesn't keep me up past midnight, because I kind of want to sleep, but we'll see what happens. I'll catch you guys. I'll do more of this if you guys like it. Behind the scenes of running Paper Street Coffee and hopefully making it into a coffee empire 2026 and beyond. Catch you guys.